Hello and welcome to Always in Escrow, the Behind Closed Doors edition with myself, Sarina Appel. Colby, hello and welcome to the show.
Oh my God, this is great. Nothing better than our podcast, obviously, but I love that we're going to be featuring you this week because you are an outstanding PR professional. And I don't think people realize how much experience you have. So not only was it your birthday this week, so I want to get, up close and personal about that, what you did, because I know you partied like a rock star. But I also want to cover some of the PR events that you have coming up because I know you have a big one. So let's get down and dirty. Let's tell the audience what's going on. How was your birthday?
Oh, my birthday was fantastic. I planned the ultimate day. It happened to be spring break for the kids, so I wanted to include them in the plans. And the day before, I asked for them to give me 111% to the day, right? I wanted them to show up that much for a day out and about in New York City. So I happened to start the day with my sister in a private yoga class at the Well. And the Well is located in downtown New York City. It's on 15th Street. It is a destination for wellness. So they offer classes and meditation, and they also offer treatments. So on my birthday, I made sure to add a little movement into the day. I really just had an entire day visualized that I wanted to have some movement. I wanted healthy food. I wanted to be with friends and family. So after our yoga, I was able to go downstairs into the sauna and the steam rooms and use the facilities that are just extraordinary. And they even give you like fresh aloe to put on your face after the steam. And it was just so wonderful and luxurious and refreshing. The space itself is so calming and peaceful, lush and very real, very green. They bring in nature into the space.
Now, I love a live wall. I mean, I'm trying to create that in our home here, but tell the audience, because I've heard that location, especially that location, has a lot of living plants.
They do. And it's all over. I mean, it's such a warm and inviting space. And I think the addition of these living walls, and they have plants, and I mean, plants that I've never seen before. So it's really a mix of plants and greenery. And it really, I think, adds to the freshness of the air and the energy. And then there's also just these relaxation rooms, and they have a cafe, and the cafe has a beautiful menu with fresh food, and we had a wonderful brunch. The kids enjoyed it. They actually ordered these like wonderful green smoothies, and they really enjoyed it. So I was just so happy. So they definitely showed up 111% to my birthday brunch. And then we continued on the day. We went west. We walked west. It was just a beautiful 70-degree day in New York City. The sun was shining. We walked over to Little Island, which is a art installation that's on the Hudson River. And it was it was years in the making, but it is a incredible space. It's free and also very much natural. And it's lush with flowers and plants. And I almost look at it like a little fairy garden, but it's bigger than a little fairy garden. You can walk it and, wander around. They have an outdoor amphitheater, and it's right on the Hudson River. So it's just a wonderful destination for a hot, warm, sunny spring day. And for my birthday.
That sounds incredible. So tell everyone what's going on in your PR world, because I know you have a lot of fantastic stuff coming, and one in particular. Tell us.
I am currently working on a team that is launching Lipton Hard Iced Tea. So it is alcoholic version
I was going to
of
say, is it for adults?
Yes, it is for 21 plus.
Okay.
So it is definitely an adult beverage. And it is launching in 4 different flavors: lemon, half and half, strawberry, and peach.
Ooh.
And I have on the team that's introducing it to the masses. So it's going to be available in select markets. It's going to be available throughout Florida. So you'll have it before I do in New York. I do have a few samples tucked away in case anybody in the New York area wants to have a taste. I have a few select samples that I can share with everybody.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I love Lipton half and half. I can't even imagine, like, spruced up a little bit.
And I just want to say that this really it really connects with my background in PR and my early beginnings. I started off my career in amazing agencies, one of which represented Snapple. So my first client actually I was still an intern. I was interning for Deutsche Advertising, and our company was actually based in the West Village on 16th Street between 8th and 9th Avenues. It's now since been acquired by Google. And I walk by it actually on my birthday. I passed by the building. So I worked there for 6 years, and I worked on many beverage launches for Snapple. I worked on other brands that everybody has heard of, I'm sure, like Ben & Jerry's and Snapple. There was even some work that I did with Mitsubishi and big brands. I had such an incredible experience working in an advertising agency within a new department, the PR events and promotions department. I remember being interviewed. It's just coming back to me now, but I remember walking into my interview and they said, "Would you be interested in a new department, PR promotions and events?" And that sounds amazing. That sounds perfect. Who would have known that 23 years later, I would be at the helm of my own firm, working for myself, still working with amazing agencies and colleagues and thought leaders and launching brands. So, it's been an incredible journey. I mean, I have so many stories about food launches, product launches, fashion launches. I mean, fashion shows.
You are amazing at what you do. And if anyone's looking to, promote their business, please get in touch with Sarina. She would love to help. And she really just dynamic. She knows everything. So can't rave about you enough.
And it's really about earned media that I really love. It's media relations. So I have contacts across media outlets, at the Today Show, at Good Morning America, at Live with Kelly and Mark. I know who is behind the scenes and on the team. So I also work with a lot of print media too. I have a long-standing relationship with a lot of different editors and an open line. So I can ask and I can also tease out ideas. I also really love strategy work. So before launches happen, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of strategy, and a lot of creativity. And I definitely am like Colby. We think outside the box, non-traditional, innovative, anything that's going to get attention. That's the kind of launch that I like.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. So I want to tell everyone that we are planning an event. It will be towards the end of the year. The date is to be announced, but we have gotten such great feedback from the podcast and people really want a little bit more. So Sarina and I are going to be hosting this event and we will be providing swag bags. So I know people like a little take-home gift. So we will have that. We will be having guest speakers throughout the day during this event, people that have been on our podcast and, some insightful, some will give a little bit of something that they have learned. And that way our audience could ask their own questions, learn something. It'll be a teachable moment, and we will be there. And so more to come. Sarina?
Yes, we are going to be opening up the early bird pricing and seats for this event in the next few weeks. We're really excited to invite everybody in on an intimate gathering. It's going to have some incredible speakers and thought leaders, and an opportunity for Q&A, spend time with us, and share a meal.
It'll be great. It really will be great to come together with our audience. So I'm very excited about that.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining me on this special with Sarina Appel, my co-host partner. Sarina, thank you.
Thank you for the time, Colby. I enjoyed it, and I look forward to a few other episodes just like this in our Behind Closed Doors series. Love you, Colby.
Love you. Bye.